Hello, in this video I would like to show you how to log in and create your first classroom on the Toolkit. So after you registered as a teacher or as a principal and you have your credentials to be able to use a Toolkit, you come back to the main screen and you hit this button here that says login. The login button takes you to the login screen where you can add your uh, email address and your password as you have here. For me, I have it saved so I don't have to add it every time I come back to the system. So for the first time, you write your email address and password and you hit login. Now it takes you into the dashboard of the toolkit where you can see your created classrooms, surveys, and results. If it's the first time you're using it, then you have none of that and you go to here and hit create class so you can create your first classroom. You can add a name for your classroom, for example, classroom 1, and choose an age range of your students, let's say 11 to 12 years old. Then you can add demographic information about your students, either a preset demographic or a custom demographic. We have the first name and last name and gender as defaults. So let's create some custom demographic. I may be interested in the race of my students, so I click race, add another demographic. I may be interested in their disability status, I add that as well. And let's say I want to also include the GPA of my students as uh, a demographic that I want to use to analyze my findings down the line. So you can create your classroom and add your students manually, or you can create your classroom and upload your students from an Excel file. We recommend the second option because this is much faster as opposed to adding your students manually and typing in their names and their demographic information. So let's hit the create and upload students. So as you can see here, um, we get to a screen that we can upload a CSV or an Excel document with our students. And if you don't know how to do that, you hit on the sample CSV. So open that up. Um, and you see here like the first name, last name of your students, the gender, the race, disability, and GPA, the demographics that we want to include. So you can add the first and last name of your student just in the first column. You don't have to add the first and last name separately. You add them only in the first name column. Then you add the gender. You can write male or female or anything else. Race, whatever you decide, the different races, whatever races you have in your classroom, for example, disability status, whether your students have an IP or a 504 plan or no disability, and then you can write their GPA here. Then you save that, you save it somewhere. I'm not going to save it now. And then you come here and you upload it. You upload that uh, CSV file. For example, I have a lot of here. You can upload one of them, open, and then it creates your classroom. After you upload your students, you hit create and your classroom is created. If you still have any questions on how to create your first class, please get in touch with us and we will let you know.